If you are somebody who goes for prayer work in the morning, even the day you feel weak, you still go for it. Because that might be the day that the battle will come. Patience, long suffering, and experience. Romans chapter 3, verse 3 to 5. Discipline will help us to develop patience. Some of us are not patient. That's why there is promotion gradual promotion. If they just take it from where you are taking to go and become something because you are not learning patience. I was an impatient man starting this work. But over time, I've learned patience on the work. I remember in the first church we started, interestingly the church is doing 15 years anniversary today. That church, when we started that church, I was thinking that in 1 year our attendance would be 120 because I felt that the anointing was so much on me. Say lie. After 1 year, when we up to 60 after 1 year.
Close to that.
After 1 year, we were at 60. I was disappointed. Hey, I fasted. I began to pray. When you give out to a child, can your child grow to your stature in 1 year? After 2 years, can your stature be at your, can your child be at your own height? Some of us, when we have babies, we are going to look at the boy. When the boy is already learning at trousers. You wait for 25 years. You wait for 15 years. Patience. Discipline, we have to learn patience. And that's very important. Wow. We must be disciplined in the use of our tongue. Some of us, we are already digging our grave by what we say. Anyone who is in leadership, you criticize them. The day you become a leader, you will not be able to stand in leadership. You know why? They will criticize you so much that you will leave office. Everybody in leadership, you have something bad to say about them. Nobody has done it well in your eyes. You always complain. I worked with somebody before. He will always fight all his leaders. When he became a leader, he could not steer the ship of leadership. Everybody fought him. People he raised up confronted him, fought him to stand still. He could not do that. Some of us tried to help to stay the end of the ship. It didn't work. Things were separated right, left, and center because that was what it used to be. My goal to say, when I speak here, you and some people will also gather and begin to discover what I've said. If your discussion is how to get it, debating it. When I was JCA president in the university, the man who was my vice president was president of his own fellowship. I think he was on the 3rd year. Me, I was resuming as president of my fellowship for the first year, and I became JCA president. You know that man has more experience than me. So I had a lot of respect for him, and I was his leader. He didn't give me a problem. He's a general overseer now. He started his church about maybe 14 years ago. So I was there at the inauguration of his church. So he now said there publicly, he said, why I didn't give this man problem while we were together? He said, me that I'll be eating pandemia, that I'll be taking my life. Somebody will have waited upon the Lord and is coming to talk, and I'll be confronting what he's saying. Me, I know they talk. When I was member of ESCO in fellowship, they thought I could not say anything. As prayer secretary, as assistant general secretary, I was always quiet in ESCO's meeting. I have celestial observation to what you have said. Our ESCO will start by 10 p.m., 4 a.m. because they will be giving the president problem. Somebody will ask question. So when I became president, I was debating fellowship. This brother Ademola will not be able to lead us because he's too quiet. It's a lie. After I resumed 2 weeks, I began to fire people. They said, brother Ademola, you are like this man. You know why? When president was talking, this man has received from the Lord. Anything I had to say was to support what he was saying. If I had anything contrary marry, I will meet him one-on-one and say, man of God, that thing you said, this is my vision. Thank you. And if he agree with me, he will correct it. Some of us, because of the words of our mouth, we make leadership burdensome. You don't know what it means to lead. Come and sit in my office for one day, you will run away. Do you know when I sleep? Do you know when I've been awake today? Do you know how much Bible I read per day? Do you know the do you know how much daytime I per month? And I'm not collecting a debt from this church. So I would have waited upon the Lord. I would have prayed. God would have given me instruction. And I'm not talking to you. You now begin to debate it. Very funny guy. Your head of department is talking. After your head of department has given instruction, 2 or 3 of you are gathered to discuss it. That is rebellion. That is rebellion. And some of us, we are leaders. You are not in that department, so one on that department, you are one down. You begin to gather people around you and discuss what is going on in another person's department. You are not adding value to it. You are bringing it down. You know the danger of it? Everybody will be in leadership. When you get to leadership, that seed you sow, as the heart is minute, seed time and harvest will not cease. When you sow one, you don't reap one, you be like 20 or 25. Please sit down. I just give you an example. And we have to stop here. I wish we have more time. So much we have talked about help. Pay attention. Don't use your mouth to cause trouble for your life. When Pastor Kapele was leaving town, when he was leaving the youth church, he told the pastor he handed over to. He said, meet Pastor Ademola, any project you have, discuss with him. He will fund it. Because me, when my pastor said anything, I will be thinking of how to fund what he has said. And we will raise money. Even when I was no more with them, I was a seed of David, and they were in house of David. I look at the building project, I felt the building project was true. All we had in our account was about 112,000 in those days in seed of David. I raised a check of 100,000. I sent it to house of David. When that money landed, it jacked up everybody in the house. People from other party are sending 100,000 to us. Be somebody who will encourage with the words of your mouth. Don't harm with the words of your mouth. What you are saying, there is a feedback. No problem. It's a growth process. I was like that before. When I just talk to you, I don't care about how it feels to you. But now I am better. Mm-hmm. That even when I want to discipline, I consider how that matter, how you will feel about it. Sometimes I say to my wife that this guy, look at what this guy has done, so what will do this next? And look at he cannot carry the weight of this discipline. She cannot carry the weight of this discipline. I will hold on a little. I will find a way to communicate this. That's how everybody should think. Be careful of your words. We should be disciplined in our words. Some of us, we see curse. Some of us see abuse. Anyway, if I catch somebody who is backbiting, I will teach the person a lesson. Somebody did something the other time. I was backbiting. When I got the guy, said, that thing you are saying, please say it. The guy said, I asked the person he was talking about, Tom, that thing says, pastor, maybe you said this guy is one that did. That was the end of the story. Let's wake up. Before you know it, you become a backbiter. To become a backbiter is a small thing. Mm-hmm. Before you know it, simple discussion has made you to become a backbiter. That thing you are saying, can you say it in the presence of the person? Why are we looking at discipline? As I was climbing this altar this morning, God is saying to me, I have chosen a leader. And he said, my people, it is only distraction that can stop you from becoming who I want you to be. Did you hear that one?
Yes, sir.
There are many things God said about this church, which I have discovered with my wife, which I'm afraid I'm not sure if some people can carry the weight of it. Wake up. God is saying those things he has said, only distraction can take them away. He has chosen his church. And some of you are involved in leadership who are not paying attention. You think that what is in your hand is small. Pay attention, that thing is big though. Because in the next few months, you will discover what is your hand is not small, it's very big. That is what some people are praying to get. I need to stop and enter into the time of the first service. I'd like you to rise your feet. Lord, help me not to harm men with the words of my mouth. Help me to live a life of discipline. Help me to be a disciplined man. Help me to be a disciplined woman. In the name of Jesus.